global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Ever since the advent of UGM in Southeast and insecurity, it is one sad news coming from that region or the other. Is if they are not crying over this, they are definitely demanding for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. As we speak, the president have decided to make a move that probably will put an end to insecurity in a very long time in Southeast. But before we go to the news proper, to find out what the president himself, President Muhammadu Buhari, have decided to do, in fact have done already, we'd like you to subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it. You'll see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Well, according to the news, the president Muhammadu Buhari has approved the establishment of a naval base at Aguta in Imo State. This was contained in a statement issued by the Senior Special Assistant on Media and Publicity, Malam Garba Shehu. According to the statement, President Buhari, in his solemn message to Muslims and Nigerians in general, commiserating the Eid al-Fitr, also highlighted on the security situation in the country and his administration's effort at peace and security. In what appears to be scoring his administration a pass mark in its way of tackling the various threats to the nation's peace and security, the president said, and I quote, "After a period of fasting and reflection, this year we have cause to welcome the occasion in hope." On the establishment of the new naval base, the statement said, and I quote, "The president approved the establishment of a naval base in Aguta, Imo State." The statement quoted the president as saying the battle waged against terrorists who falsely masquerade under the name of Islam is approaching its conclusion. The fight has been long and hard. Final victory is within sight. While Boko Haram and its offshoots' final embers are now fading. Last month, the leader of the ISWAP was brought down in an airstrike. Since the new year, thousands of fighters have surrendered to enter rehabilitation programs. The territories they used to occupy are now seeing the return of those who were forced to flee their barbarity. Normalcy is finally beginning to return to the Northeast. It is a long process, yet it is one we are together now embarking upon. With the designation of bandit groups as terrorists, the challenges of banditry and kidnapping are being tackled differently in the northwestern and the north-central states, where the latest military acquisition and the armed forces are being fanned out across the region to thwart acts of terror. The administration is equally getting impressive reports of the special operations to curb crude oil theft and illegal oil bunkering in the South, with millions of illegally refined products being impounded and illegal refineries destroyed. While we are making progress cleaning the environment, some evil people are busy causing more pollution and again. In response to the disturbing rise in criminal attacks targeting law enforcement and public facilities in Southeast, concerted military operations to rid the region of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB and Eastern Security Network ESN elements have in recent weeks led to the overrunning of IPOB and ESN bases, the seizures of weapons and the arrest of a large number of suspects. He said, woof, quite a lot of persons are reacting to this. They don't forget that just as Southeast is groaning over the issue of insecurity, same thing is happening in the northern part. In fact, northern part has been worse hit. But as we speak, a lot of Nigerians have decided to react. We're going to take a cross-section of what they said in no particular order. This one here say, wow, Imo on the beat. This one here is saying, incoming president of RCCG political department. Is he referring to Sibanjo? Can you imagine what Nigerians are calling him? Incoming president of RCC political department. Now, wow, Nigerians. Somebody that has not even done anything. Somebody under whose chairmanship of the national. I like this pass, please. This one here says Supreme Court governor don't attract this one to cage Ohaji Egbema and Agota boys so their gas can be freely taken. That's strong. This one here saying another achievement by the urchins to celebrate for. This person here is saying this is commendable as long as they keep to their primary duty in the region and they are not used by political actors. Now that's another thing entirely. That's another thing. That's most times you see some Southeasterners keep insisting that much as they're doing their job, but I've realized that roadblocks, even though it's a kind of checkmate security, has become another avenue for extorting the citizenry and those motorists. So sometimes they look at whatever news that comes that in that aspect with a pinch of salt, meaning yes, they may be coming in for security purpose, but will the people at the end of the day not cry over economic purpose as well? Time will tell. This one here is saying, that nice one. This is the only good thing. This is the only good thing that the Supreme Court governor has achieved. But sadly, to be used against the people. Meanwhile, today is what we need to pray for. Somebody asked quite a nasty question. He said, "Is there a big river there that they're asking for naval base?" Somebody replied him by saying, "In the north that have naval base, how many of them get big river? Especially the one in Kanu and Kaduna. Which water them get for Buhari to build naval base there?" This one here is saying, that's good for nothing landlocked state of UGM. Who says Southeast is landlocked? It is landlocked, yet there is water, there's river. It is landlocked, yet there's what's it called? Seaports around that area. Come on, guys. Let's not allow ethnicity and tribalism, bigotry to blind our eyes to harsh reality that is staring us in the face. You may not like your people, you may not like their ways, but give it to them if they have been industrious and they have the mineral resources. Some persons doubted the fact that even Imo State had oil. The fact was just in very little quantity that was not even a commercial level. Little wonder. If you listen to the news of bunkering and the illegal refining of oil and the fact that people have been crying, a lot of those in the upstream sector have been crying that some of their oils have been stolen via illegal mining and bunkering and all that. Most of them, they insisted that most of the thefts that they lost their oil to has actually been coming from southeastern part of the upstream downstream dichotomy. Now you now see that not only do they not only have oil, they have it in very large quantity. This one here is saying Buhari has special interest in Imo State. I wonder if he was posted to either Imo or Ebonyi. He doesn't hide his preference for these two eastern states. Everything they bring to him gets speedy approval. That's because he loves the governors. He loves to Hope Uzodinma. He also loves Ebonyi State Governor Dave Umahi. So it's just normal. That's going to wrap it up. Let's meet in our comment section. What's your take? Do have a nice time.